Hello there. My name is Monika. I'm the EMEA marketing manager from Nexenta. I'm sitting here today with Tarkan Maner, our new CEO. Welcome, Tarkan.
Hi,
in
Monika.
Holland. Hi there.
Hi.
Can you tell a little bit about yourself and when you actually have joined Nexenta and what's your mission with Nexenta? What are we going to do in the next couple of months?
Fantastic. So glad to be here in Amsterdam. Actually, we're at the Cloudstack conference, 2013. Cloudstack conference in Europe. I think this is the first one, right?
This is the first time that they do have here. Yeah.
Hopefully, the first of many. We have a big booth here with many different vendors. Big announcement today we made about Cloudstack, our integration to Cloudstack.
Right.
But let's step back for a second. I just joined the company, as you know, Monika, about a couple of months ago. Basically, the reason I joined this company is because the amazing history, the company and our products and what we do in the industry. We're changing the industry in a way. We are the #1 software-defined storage vendor in the world. There are many storage vendors. Many of them are not well liked because they've been abusing the customers for the past 2 decades with high prices, low innovation. So basically, after the Arab Spring, now Storage Spring in the house.
Right.
We are those Jedi fighters coming in and going after the dark empires, whatever those empires, you exactly know who they are in storage space. So our job is to make sure that we bring the cost down and provide a better level of security, manageability, availability, reliability, lower total cost of ownership, not only in CapEx but also in OpEx, and better scalability for our customers. You're in Holland, obviously you're running all the marketing for our company EMEA-wide in Europe, Middle East, Africa. You know the fact that storage is the biggest cost item for CIOs for many different reasons. Since it's the biggest cost item, it's also the biggest mission critical item, asset for CIOs to deal with. If the storage is done well, it can make companies, organizations. If it's not done well, it can break companies and organizations. So having said all this, we have a very mission critical job. We have 5,000 customers around the world as of 2013. We have open source roots, history. Out of those 5,000 customers, 2,500 don't even pay for us. They just use our open community solution. We have nearly 17 patents in the business. We're the #1 inventor of software-defined storage. Some people ask me what is software-defined storage and what is not. Basically, we heard about storage virtualization, storage resource management over the past 2 decades. Basically, software-defined storage is the superset of all those things coming together, decoupling the software from the commodity hardware. So we can run actually now our software on any low-cost Intel architecture server with a bunch of disks and flash and give you an opportunity to run your storage with 90% off the cost that you're paying to these, what I call nice, friendly, dark empire companies, that what I call storage mafia. Today, storage mafia charges the customer $1,000 per terabyte. $1,000, Monika. You can go to an Apple store, buy an Western Digital, storage device. You pay maybe $200, and you have almost 2-3 terabytes on it, depending on the prices. $1,000 per terabyte. Our organizations are paying for pizza boxes. No innovation, 60% gross margin. It's a crime. It's a crime. So when you bring Nexenta with a low cost Supermicro server, a Dell server, white box server, with some disks and flash, we bring that cost to $150, $200 per terabyte. For an organization, that's 80-90% cost reductions. Plus, because of the software definedness, we do all the innovation around the solution stacks. For OpenStack, around object storage and block storage, for VMware, as a virtual storage appliance for VMware assets with VCE. Obviously now it's going to be VCN. It's not announced yet. That's a joke, but it's a reality. It should be a reality. And also, very importantly, at Cloudstack. For Cloudstack, with a Zen background, with all the things around Cloudstack, very exciting for the hosting services. We're putting a lot of effort, making sure whether the solution stack is with VMware or Citrix or Zen or KVM or OpenStack, whatever that is, end users have an easy tool to manage their storage with simplified architecture, orchestration, security, availability, reliability, and scale with the lowest total cost ownership possible, both in OPEX and CAPEX. That's our story. We invested in our company in a big way. As you know, we just finished a big round. We have tons of strategic investments into our company. We're in a hiring spree, both in the US and EMEA. We are now opening up a new Asian office in Beijing, in China, for Greater China. We're opening offices in Japan. We're investing heavily into our channel. And we've been on the road for the past 3 months.
I was just about going to ask you about that. So you've been on the road for a week now, almost a week, I think. You started in New York, right? Now you are here in Amsterdam. So what were the feedback that you got from our ecosystem partners, our channel partners?
The feedback has been phenomenal. We've been meeting with customers as well as with channel partners, also some ISVs like VMware, Citrix, Microsoft, the other partners. And the feedback has been phenomenal. And I'm not just saying this typical CEO promoting his or her company. We are really pumped up. The customer feedback has been amazing. I was talking to a customer, and he came to one of our dinners. You know, we had this posh dinner, nice, great conversation, getting tremendous feedback. This customer is talking, coming up with ideas, complaining on certain things. I'm like, wow, this customer is like really involved. I said, you know, when did you purchase the product? He goes, no, I never purchased the product. Actually, I'm using your open source version. I just want to give you the feedback. I'm so passionate about this. I'm like going, this company is a cult customer network. For a company only 3-4 years old, we have 5,000 customers. There is a new storage company going public soon, almost for $1.52 billion. The name doesn't matter. This company has 1,700 customers, loses $30 million a year, 1 patent. We have 5,000 customers, 17 patents in this business. We are the global inventor of software-defined storage, and we're growing crazy with our channel and great customer base in hosting services, in healthcare, in financial services, in state and local government. We're designing next generation education cloud for state of California and San Jose, working with Silicon Valley Education Foundation. We're doing some amazing work in public sector with Navy, with US Air Force, with Department of Defense. Requires tons of security, common criteria support. All that work is investment. We're investing into our channel, we're investing into our technology, into our IP. 17 patents are not enough. We want to make sure we patent more. Even though we have an open source platform, we're building proprietary software, application layer, management layer, and solution stack layer, like stacks, like Cloudstack. And we're going to take this next level very fast. So the feedback from the customers have been great. We were in New York, Boston, Chicago. We were in London. We were in Munich and Frankfurt yesterday, today in Amsterdam. We're going back to San Francisco, then Seoul, Tokyo. We are going to visit every single region by the end of the year for a huge FY14 and big FY15 the next 2 years. We have a plan for the next 8 quarters, and we're ready to go.
Great, thank you. Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for Open Marketing TV.